first and foremost, let's just go ahead and talk about what One Oklahoma has been able to do. They're making it possible for you to come in here and talk to us. Obviously, NIL has become a major part of college sports and college football especially. What's that partnership been like for you, Dominic?
It's been amazing, to be honest. They allowed a lot of opportunities just to, go and meet the community as well. I really appreciate them for everything that they're doing and allowing us to meet the fans and just having a great time with each other as well is a very great opportunity to have.
Let's get the fun stuff here first before we talk about the challenge of what's been this season so far. We like to call it the compliment sandwich. Say something good, get the bad out of the way, then we end with something good. Man, we're so pumped you're here at Oklahoma. Tell us about the path to get you here and what led you to Norman with Coach Bates, obviously CeeLo, Curtis Lofton, the general manager, and your belief in Brent Venables. What led you, Dominic, to Norman?
Honestly, as soon as I touched down, because we drove from Dallas, me, my mom, and my mentor. We drove from Dallas, and we just had a long talk on that way over here, just to not make no sudden movements, and don't commit as soon as you see Oklahoma, because you're going to want to commit here as soon as you see it. The family vibe that they give, the love, they're very God oriented. And that's what really caught my mom's eye and my eye as well. And as soon as we were done with our visit, my mom was like, Dom, you can go anywhere else, but just know I'm coming here, with or without you. So I'm like, all right, well, we're going to see. We had, I think, 3 more visits after that. During my last visit, my mom was like, yeah, Dom, you already know where we're going to go. So it's like, let's not waste no more time. I'm like, all right, Mom, well, let's figure out everything we need to figure out first. And then, Coach V, he's a great guy. The energy he brings to practice is one of a kind indeed. He's not the CEO type minded head coach. He's a player minded head coach. He truly loves us. He's willing to do anything and everything for us. Coach Bates, he's one of a kind indeed too. A great character. He gets the room going for the D-line. And it's just every day he bringing the energy, having us ready to go. I really truly love it here, and I'm blessed to be a part of OU.
We're blessed to have you here. Tell me about your mom. Is Cicely, right? Am I saying it right?
Cicely Freya, that's my mom.
Tell me about Cicely and kind of the mentorship that she's provided to you and just how much your mom and your family means to you, because obviously she was coming here to games, so we had her a seat taken care of. Glad you're here to be the difference maker, but tell me a little bit about your mom and her path.
She's my rock. Everything I do is for her and my little brother, and it's just having her in my corner is a huge difference maker. A little bit about my upbringing with my mom is my family, we grew up fatherless. So my dad was out of the picture around, I want to say 7 or 8, when I was 7 or 8. And my mom, she had to play both roles in my life, which was trying to discipline us like a father, but give us the motherly and caring love that we needed. And I feel like she did a very great job at that. I was blessed to have some mentors in my life, some father figures in my life, and just seeing my mom go through what she went through gave me the passion, and just if my mom can go through that and survive and have a smile on her face every day, even on the rough days and the tough days, it's just why can't I do the same, So it's having her be there for me is just everything. And I love the fact that she calls me every morning just wishing me good luck and have a great day, and I do the same for her with her and her job. I'm definitely the big brother figure and the mentor figure to my little brother, because I gotta, even on the rough days, sometimes you're like, I don't feel like waking up this early, or I don't feel like going to practice. Sometimes it's I know that he's looking up to me, and just I have to keep going. And he's actually doing very good in high school right now, And I just love seeing the fact that I can show him what football can lead to and the doors and opportunities that it opens for his career.
And he's seen all the hard work behind the scenes, too. And
Indeed.
he understands the amount of effort that you put into it. That's awesome mentorship. But you mentioned having good mentors in your life. Soul Mission is set up to help on that front. Dominic, your faith, I know, is very important to you. How much has that helped you through rough, challenging times? And you mentioned it, not having a dad, but having mentors who were there for you and having your faith to lean on. How important has that been for you?
It's very important. Like you said, you mentioned CeeLo and JP. I mean, CeeLo, after every game, he'll come up to me and just like, hey, big dog, like, you were good, just keep going. And sometimes he'll just call me throughout the week and just check in on my mental. And it's good that I know I can do the same for him because, like sometimes people, they try and like I guess not play tough, but like I said, you have to just keep going. And sometimes you don't have time to acknowledge how you truly feel mentally. And it's like having those people in your life that you're able just to like vent to and have a shoulder to lean on. That's very important. And yeah, I mean, Soul Mission has did a very, very great job being that for all of the players here. And I can say right now, like most of the schools I visited, they didn't have what Soul Mission was at all. I mean, the opportunities after football here is one of a kind. And it's just it's something that I can see like how some players, even like I didn't really know them like that because I'm new here. Some players would come back and have opportunities just to help out and work around and, not just be left after you play football. Well, your time's up here, like don't come back type of thing. It's, oh, well, your time's up. You've done this for us. Even if you didn't do much for OU, like it's just the fact that you are truly part of a family here. And being part of that family, they're going to have opportunities for you to help with your own family as well. So, yeah.
It's awesome.
Dominic, you've been a force up front, man, for this defense. How do you feel things have gone for you individually so far this season?
I feel like things went very well. I feel like last week wasn't my best game, but I'm just glad to have another opportunity to get out there and show what I really can do for not just myself but for the team and just be the best team player I can be. I love the guys. I mean, every time, like let's say I do have a bad play, they'll be there picking my head up, and vice versa. It's really, I guess I can say like the defense really complements each other very well, and it's just having those brothers on your side to pick your head up when sometimes you're going to be down on yourself and you feel like you might not have the best play. They'll be like, you know what, you have another opportunity, flush it, and just let's continue going. We have a whole half left or a whole another game. You feel me? So it's like I just love the fact that we have that connection here, and that connection went very fast. To be honest, I mean, as soon as I got here, they open arms, just come on, let's do this. We gotta go. We don't got no time to feel bad about ourselves. We have a lot more games left, and yeah.
Take me through that challenge whenever things are going so well defensively. Mm-hmm. You got the defensive line is playing well. You got those young studs in there with you as well. And Jane Jackson, seen David Stone develop. You got great leadership, and Ethan, and obviously Danny and Billy. But, I mean, Dominic, there's a pink elephant, right? A big white elephant in the room, and it's the struggles for the offense so far. What have you seen, and how have you been able to make sure there isn't a splintering in that locker room and everyone stays together? Because I think it's pretty incredible to see how this is still a team and there isn't that infighting right now. What's been the key to that, in your opinion?
Honestly, it's the leadership, indeed. But like I said, Coach V, he's not going to let none of that happen. And he relies on the leaders to not let that happen either. Struggles are going to happen in a team sport, and it's just like you have to be aware of those cancerous like little groups that might form due to some struggle. Like the negativity, and as soon as you hear the negativity, you have to just hurry up and try and just cut that negativity out. Like when something negative happens, try and say two positive things, you know. And it's just like a lot of our coaches always say, have faith or like continue believing, and that's what really helps us, honestly, like to stick together as a team and not to be I guess not to be like just solo dolo. Yeah, it's just have that real team brotherly bond no matter what happens. And adversity is gonna hit. I mean, it's football. It's life as well. You know, like it's just how can you overcome that adversity when it does hit. And I feel like we've been trying, we've been doing good, and just having to keep our heads up because no matter what, I mean, we still got a ball. You know, and it's like we have 6 more games left, right? Something like around there.
Yeah, 5 more games left.
5 more games left. And, you know, it's just you have to continue just looking forward. I mean, we talk about the rearview mirror a lot, and it's like it's already happened. It's in the past. All you can do is just fix what's ahead of you, you know, and it's just like we can learn from those mistakes. And I'm glad that I'm a part of a team that's able to even do that because I've been in situations where it's like, okay, well, one negative thing happens, well, what's next? You know, and people that cancerous feel will start, I guess, lingering into the room, and sometimes a lot of people will have a hard time trying to adjust to that. And it's just like knowing that we can still have a smile on our face and continue to ball and you know, like Monday practice, Tuesday practice, you will never be able to guess that what happened on Saturday happened because of the energy that we bring every day. I mean,
it's awesome.
It's something very, very special, and I feel like only very certain teams have that. You know, like where they're not just having their heads down on a Monday, or Tuesday, Wednesday practice. Instead, have your heads up, bringing that energy, and doing it with a smile on your face. I mean, we're able to play the sport we love, you know, and it's opening so many opportunities and so many doors. And you're playing the sport you love. I mean, not everybody can say that they're doing that every day, you know.
Dominic, you know, because you've been a part of these battles, it takes a special kind of character to get out there as a youngster and go up and play Power 4 football. What has impressed you now that you've been through a couple of these battles this season about Jaden Jackson and his ability to do what he's done at such a young age, and then the other young guys, who's catching your attention out there for the defensive line?
I mean, really, like you said, Jaden Jackson, David Stone, I mean, they're something special. I mean, like from the very first time we had like our first workout together, I'm like, dang, like y'all are something special. Like, and being able to see that, and I'm just glad I'm able to help with that as well, because I mean, I had a best friend at TCU where he told me like, hey Dom, you're going to have those little guys, like some freshmen, where you're going to have to be a big brother figure to them. And I'm glad he prepared me for that moment, because honestly, it's just like it's a blessing, because I want to give back, and I want to be what he was to me to them, you know. And just, I mean, like, when I tell you I have a smile on my face every time they go out there and they do good, even if they don't do the best, it's just like the fact that I'm on the same team as them and I'm here to help is like, I love it, honestly. I truly have like little brothers in the room, and it's just, I'm glad that I'm able to be there for them, and they're going to do great. I mean, like, mark my words, they're going to do great. And knowing that they have such a bright future ahead of them, and the defense we're in isn't going to hurt them at all, it's just going to help them and continue helping them. And Coach Bates, like, if you really truly pick his mind apart, he's done this so many times. Like, he's going to get you to where you want to be in life. And, like, the end goal isn't NFL, but that's the main goal, you know, like, to do good in college, to have those good 3-4 years and get to the goal. You know, the end goal is doing great in the NFL, but the main goal is to just get there, you know, but you have to stay there. And I feel like Coach Bates will help you the most to not just get there, but to stay there. And the terminologies and everything he used, the techniques that he used, he really truly creates technicians. Like, not just to do your job, but to do your job at a very high level. And seeing that with Jaden Stone, it's like I wish that I could have probably came here just a little bit earlier to really try and have time to pick his mind apart even more. Because we do have those one-on-one talks, me and Coach Bates, and it's just like, if I can imagine myself being here like a year earlier and already knowing exactly what to do and how to do it at an earlier state, I feel like I could help even a lot more. But me coming in this short amount of time and I'm doing what I'm doing now is like I truly give that to Coach Bates and the players that are helping me with the defense and everything, because it's like, I mean, you can see what Jaden Stone's out there doing. They're, very, very young, and they're doing what they're doing at a young age. I like just imagine 2 years from now exactly what they're going to be doing. You know, it's only going to get better. Like there is no decrease when it comes to Coach Bates at all. He's just going to continue getting better and better. And I just love that.
That's awesome. Hey, with that in mind, you know, you got another year if you want it, but, I mean, what's your process like when you think about Dom Williams' future? I mean, is that something where you're focused on these last 5 or hopefully 6 games with a bowl game, or what are you thinking about when it comes to your future, Dominic?
Honestly, I'm just trying to finish off the season as strong as possible.
Gotcha.
And, you know, it's like if I do come back, I would just come back stronger and faster and just more ready, I guess I can say. But it's like I'm just gonna just finish off the season as strong as possible.
Gotcha.
And then, you know, have the little exit meeting that we're gonna have. But honestly, it's just one game at a time, one play at a time with me.
Can't fault you for that.
Yeah.
And then, hey, listen, before we let you get – and you've been great, dude. I've thoroughly enjoyed listening to you, learning about you. And obviously, I think I speak for everyone in Sooner Nation. We've obviously enjoyed watching you. You play with a passion, and this defense plays with a passion. But tell me a little bit about Dom away from football. What do you like? Are you a video game guy? Are you a Netflix guy, podcast guy? What's Damonic Williams like whenever he's able to disengage from football?
Honestly, I'm a video game guy. I like to watch a lot of anime. I have a little black cat named Spooky that I always hang out with. A lot of people wouldn't guess that at all.
Never would have guessed that, Dominic.
That's what I'm saying. So the reason why I got the black cat is when I turned 18. You know, I was in Texas at the time. I was in Fort Worth, and I always tell my mom, I'm like, yeah, mom, I want a dog. But I was in a dorm at the time, and you know, you gotta really hide your pets and everything like that when you're in a dorm. So I'm like, you know what, mom? I'm going to go get a black cat. And a lot of people think that black cats are bad luck, but my mom, she believes that black cats actually brings good luck and they protect you. So it's like just having that perspective. And people always ask me, why a black cat? It's because my mom. I mean, and I had nothing but good luck since Spooky Edge came in my life. And I mean, yeah, he's been there for me. The nights where, you feel me, I guess I need a hug sometimes. My cat's always there, and he's my spirit animal. I can't lie.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We got to get him to a game. You think you know what's going on if we had him there on the sidelines?
Probably
with us, or
as
no?
much film as we watch. Yep. Yeah, he would know some stuff.
Damonic Williams, dude, we are so blessed to have you at Oklahoma. Thanks to One Oklahoma for not only making that possible, but an opportunity to talk to you today, man. I can't wait to watch you this weekend, and I'm so grateful we had a chance to talk to you today on this show, man. Best of luck.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys so much.
All right, we'll see you, buddy.
Yeah.
It's Damonic Williams. How awesome was that? How awesome was that?